the American government that we love peace, we love life, we don't want war anymore. Syria is a very modernized country, and we'd like to send a message also to the American people that everything you guys hear here in the news media, it's a 360-degree opposite. For instance, we do not have a rebel in Syria. We don't have a revolution. The president of Syria, he enjoyed over 75% support of the population in Syria. And I was just in Syria, and I came about 5 weeks ago.
What's it like over there?
It's in some areas, some suburban. I was in Damascus, I was in Homs, I was in Tartus, Latakia. I came from Beirut to Damascus driving. So there was no problem. Only there is some few, like in the suburb of Damascus and around the suburb of Aleppo and the suburb of Homs. But in a major city like downtown and stuff, there is nothing.
So what are you guys afraid of if the U.S. decides to use missiles or airstrikes? Or what are you afraid of?
Well, first of all, innocent people are gonna die, civilians gonna die from targeting. Plus, the Syrian army are fighting terrorists. They're fighting Al Qaeda. Now, if they somehow got into the Syrian army, God forbid, then the Al Qaeda is going to take over the country, and the fundamentalist Islam, the radical, the very extreme Islam, is going to take over, and all the minority in Syria, I guess they're going to leave Syria. It's exactly like what happened to Iraq. What happened to the Christian in Iraq? They left. They flew Iraq. They flew Iraq. So we don't want another Iraq. We don't want another Afghanistan. And the chemical weapon, it was not used by the Syrian government. It doesn't make sense. The United Nations investigator, they arrived in Damascus, and the chemical weapon was used in the suburb of Damascus the day the United Nations investigator arrived in Damascus. Doesn't make sense.
So you don't believe that the Syrian government used it?
They have no interest. What's the benefit for the Syrian government to do? The Syrian army they're gaining over the terrorists. There is no use to use chemical weapons. That's if we do have chemical weapons to begin with. And I heard in the news that Russia gave the United Nations a document that this chemical came from Libya through Jordan to the rebel, what they call themselves rebel, which they are not, and they use it against civilians. What's the benefit for the Syrian government that they enjoy the support of the almost over 75% of the population in Syria? Why would they use a chemical weapon to kill their supporters? It doesn't make sense.
So, what do you see being a good resolution? There's already been a lot of killing in the country.
Once the Western country and their ally in the region stop funding and sending those we have from Somalia, from Seychelles, from Tunisia, from Jordan, from Algeria, coming to Syria to fight in the name of Islam. They want to take the country back 1500 back.
So you feel like everybody would just stay out of it?
Yeah, let the Syrian army, we should support the Syrian army. The Syrian army fighting in the name of the whole world, the terrorists. We're fighting the same people that the United States fought in Afghanistan. We fight the same people that they did September 11 here. We're fighting the same people there. These are the same people. And I don't understand the government here. They are fighting them in Afghanistan and supporting them in Syria.
There's some people who say that the Assad government has been fairly difficult, brutal. People to death.
تحكي على المثل ما بياخذ غير كريدت هذا
Syria needs
بلا
democracy.
كريدت باخر
اخذونا اياهم بقدر تكتبوا
ما بياخذ الباع كريدت اونلي كاتبين لك اياهم
لما
Punishes opponents
انا
with
حكيت نص
taxes,
هلا بيعملوا لك تكت
violent ways.
روحي هون بركيه
You
هون
cannot force democracy. You have to establish it.
بعد ما
And
حطيت
هلا هون
democracy
ما
does
فيها
not come
هون
with military.
رح جيبيها بركيه هون
Any side.
It took it 30 hours.
President Assad, for the last 10 years, he did improve, he did some reform. And in the beginning, in 2011, he left the emergency law. He had the freedom of the press, freedom to create like parties, like political parties. And he did everything he can, but what they want from Syria, not reform. That's not what they demanded for. They wanna destroy Syria because Syria does not obey the Western countries. That's what it is. I don't think Obama or Holland, President of France, take care for me as a Syrian if I could vote or not. I don't think they do care about that.
They just want it to be a
They care about their interests. They want the oil, they want the gas, they want to secure the roads, the gas, they want to secure Israel, security of Israel. That's what they want. They don't care about me. All these people that they want to vote or not. All these people. This is only a sample, an example of the Syrian people. And we're in the United States. We're like 10,000 miles away from Syria. Who told us to come? Is the president for us? Is the Syrian government for us to do this? No. We're here in the United States.
They appreciate it.
So we doing this because this is the truth about Syria. Syria before March of 2011 was number 5 in the whole world in security and peace. Now Syria in the last 10. So what kind of revolution is that?
You have family members that are still there?
My dad, my mother, my 3 sisters are there. And this is my daughter too.
Do you worry about them, given the state of things over there?
In some occasion, yeah, I do. And I visited Syria during this crisis like 3 times.
So they're in an
last
area
couple
that's
of years.
fairly safe compared to what part of the country are they from?
Damascus.
So it sounds like you feel like they're safer if the U.S. doesn't intervene. Because they do, then bombs falling on things.
And yeah, we're afraid for the terrorists to gain something out of it. And then the Syrian civilian are in trouble, especially the minority, like the Christian, the Druzi, the Shia, the Alawi there. And believe it or not, most of the Sunni, over 60% of the Sunni, they support Brother Assad.
Is your family one of the Christian families over there?
We're mixed. I am a Muslim, my wife is a Christian, my sister is a Muslim, she married a Christian, my sister is an Alawi, she married a Sunni. We're mixed. We don't have these things in Syria before this. We all live happy together. I'm a Muslim, my wife, this is my wife, she's a Christian.
So, and that's never been a problem?
Never in Syria. I always describe Syria like a nice platform like United States. It's like it's carrying all kind of ethnic, all kind of religions, and everybody live happy. Same thing is in Syria. We never talk about religion in Syria until the last 2 years.
I know that John Kerry is supposed to say something on this thing today. We were supposed to do it at 1:30. Let me see what he said. He said nothing.
هي عم بتكون أول Excuse me. Some people want to be
evidence that the Syrian government used chemical weapons is clear and compelling.
That's what
That's
he said.
lies.
You disagree with that? I'm
That's
saying
lies.
this is what Kerry just said just now.
They gotta quit their Western
What did he
imperialism.
say?
That's what they need to quit. The Western
He
imperialism.
actually says
across the
here
world.
that Assad has used chemical weapons
It's
multiple
lie.
times this year.
No, he don't use.
I'll pull you out proof that lie was
The
set
other
up.
side use.
Was set up by Saudi Arabia, given to them by Saudi Arabia.
So I assume you would disagree.
Watch the Syrian.
You want me to pull you up with what's it called stuff right now?
No, I'm
There's
just
a Syrian
telling you
website.
what the Secretary of
Because
State is
John
Kerry
saying.
said, John Kerry
just
just
said
said
Yeah, because John Kerry's they were what's called all embedded with each other, with Wall Street and the big bankers.
So I'm just trying to see if he's going to say what they're going to do about it.
But John Kerry's sitting home and sending the troops over there from
Mainstream
Africa.
media is all propaganda. That's why.
He actually just said that Assad has the largest chemical weapons program in the world.
I don't know if they do or not, but even if they do, Israel next door to us, they have 200 nuclear weapons. And the former President Assad, back in 1985, he called the whole world to make the Middle East free for all weapons. Israel opposed it.
I'm waiting for him to say something about what they're going to do about it. That's the most important thing.
Why isn't Israel underneath an UN watchdog for nuclear weapons inspection? Why is everybody else in the world has to be? Explain that to me. You won't put that in your put that in your article.
Not just that. They said
Trust
about
me, you
Iraq and they were wrong about it.
Trust me, you won't put that in your article.
I'm just waiting to see what he says about what they're going to do about it. I mean, I figure they're going to say all that stuff.
Dad, hold that out.
If he says anything else, I'll
Stand
mention it.
back.
Okay, Mark.